In 2025, we witnessed an interesting shift in the fraud landscape that everyone should understand. SumSub's latest identity fraud report shows that the threat is not growing in volume, but it is growing in sophistication. They call it the sophistication shift. As more and more companies adopt stronger security defenses, the experimental fraud is ebbing away, at least from enterprises. Instead, it is being replaced by what I call intelligent fraud. And when I say intelligent fraud, what I mean is that attacks are well designed, rehearsed, and executed with precision. The three trends that stood out for me in the report first is the rise of deepfake as a practical tool for crime. We are now seeing deepfakes play a central role in social engineering and human manipulation to harvest information and credentials that are then used further downstream in some of these more complex, multi layered schemes. The report highlights that deepfake incidents in the US are up by almost 240%. That's a big number. But this does not mean that there are 240% more master hackers out there. It means that deepfake fraud has been democratized. It's operating at an industrial scale because the barriers to entry are very low. It is also a clear signal of their effectiveness in successful execution. The second trend is what SumSub call telemetry tampering. In simple terms, telemetry is the signal that technology uses to determine if the interaction is genuine. These signals come from device, browser, network, camera, sensors, the environment around the user. By manipulating this environment, perpetrators can bypass security very easily. As defense moves to a more layered approach, attack also moves to a more layered approach of fraud. Threat actors now combine forged identity documents, biometric artifacts with manipulated signals to break the verification flow. The third trend, which is the most disruptive in my view, are the AI fraud agents. So, autonomous agents that can create fake identity documents, interact with verification systems in real time, answer security questions, and basically mirror human responses. They learn from failed attempts and refine their tactics. And they continue to do that. They continue to iterate until they eventually manage to succeed in their endeavor. The report notes that some autonomous agents have already been deployed in real cyber operations. So, what does all this mean for us? Well, it means that fraud is shifting from the obvious scams to very highly engineered operations that blend human manipulation, AI capability, and technical evasion. These attacks can operate autonomously and at scale. So, your teams need to learn new skills. Your organization needs to understand how human behavior, technical signals, and AI all converge to really increase your risk exposure. SumSub's report is one of the clearest articulations I have seen on this shift. I encourage you to download and use it to challenge your internal security assumptions. Let me know how you get on.